Why aren't we willing to look? I keep asking that, but I keep asking myself, because I can't answer for everybody. I can only speak and look within, and in my own seeking, share with you, and maybe you relate, maybe you don't. But for me, not looking at this racism issue really at its core was because of my own comfort. And that might sound cold-hearted. I didn't understand it. Wasn't conscious of that. But as I've said multiple times, I knew in my heart that I loved everybody. I knew in my heart that I treated people kindly, that I didn't see a difference, that I gave all this opportunity, that I saw opportunity for everybody. And while I witnessed, like I physically saw, police brutality, while I physically saw a lot of these injustices, in my mind, the ways that I was conditioned and taught to believe in many different ways that are not overt, but subconscious, I don't even know the word, that I could look at people and think, oh, well, they didn't try, or, oh, you know, they're not, whatever that reason was, or that thing. So I could compartmentalize why certain things were happening, as opposed to the why was it happening? Why is there a certain amount of crime? Or why are some people, you know, struggling? I don't even think that's the right word. What I'm trying to say is that instead of looking at the symptom of it, we look at the disease. What has caused this? Squirrels. Squirrels didn't cause it, but that was a squirrel. What has caused this? And so to be able to really understand and look within right now and see that, I think so many of us don't want to see it, because what happens when we see something is that then things change, and we already know where we feel good at and what would happen if we actually open our eyes. Would we put up with it? What would we feel? Would you feel the grief that I'm feeling right now? Would you feel that? Because it's minimal compared to every day that our Black community feels that, and the ways that they have to push down and resign to that and keep pushing through. And so I just want to invite you to just look at what's actually happening. Go back in history, read. Don't remember what you were taught in school, because that's all I knew. And I was like, oh, look, slavery ended. Oh, look, everybody has equal rights. Everybody can vote now. Everything's okay. I didn't understand that with racial progress, I just read this somewhere and I loved it, with racial progress came more racist process. Something like that, you know? But just read, see, open your eyes. I know that it's uncomfortable, because then what happens when you do see? Are your certain comforts taken away? Is by giving more you receive less? You know, why are we so bound to deny? Why do we want to fight it every step of the way? Well, look, they're doing something illegal. Well, look, they're doing this. Well, look, they're that. They can have that. Why? Why can't we just look at what it really is? Because it's not about the looting, and it's not about the rioting, and it's not about the Black on Black crime. It's not about any of that. It's about the fact that they're fighting every single day of their lives and not given the same opportunities that all of us have been given. And no matter what advancements happen in our world, there is something that holds them back, something, some clause, some little something extra that's there that makes them jump through another hoop. And so what is the challenge within us that doesn't allow us to see? Sit with that. That's it. Sit with that. I've had to. And that's just my invitation for all of us. Sit with that. See what arises.